Chris Paul getting traded to the Suns. Now this is an interesting report, and if this happens, by the time you're watching it, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Regardless, today I'm going through 3 main reasons why a Chris Paul trade to the Phoenix Suns could make them playoff bound or flop, and what this means for Devin Booker's future with the team. This is Topic Tackle. Let's go. What's good, people? JC3 here, and to everyone who's new tuning in, I appreciate you checking out this video. I encourage you to stick around because quality content is the focus over here. And shout out to all the subscribers. I value your constant support of Topic Tackle. So let's get into this. Why could Phoenix be playoff bound trading for Chris Paul? Reason 1, 0.2% chance. That's what ESPN's BPI gave the OKC Thunder as their chance to make the playoffs last season, and Chris Paul proceeded to average these numbers and make second-team All-NBA for propelling a group of mostly young, developing talent to the 5th seed in the league's toughest conference. The roster surrounding him in Phoenix would present a similar task, and it may not be wise to doubt him again. Reason 2, the Suns, they were 8-0 in the bubble. And if you tuned into my video on why Nike needs to give Devin Booker a signature shoe, you should check that out after this. If you haven't, you saw that I included a meme of the bubble Suns being among the greatest teams ever because, well, perfection cannot be ignored, people. I mean, what they did in Orlando was extremely impressive, and Devin Booker rose to the occasion during the first set of meaningful games in his professional career. If there was only a veteran piece to help this team stay consistent throughout the regular season, oh yeah, CP3 could be that guy. Reason 3, Booker's game will further progress with CP3. You know, D-Book, he averaged career highs in points per game, field goal percentage, and PER during the 2019-20 season. He credited the newly acquired Ricky Rubio for his progression, telling the big league having a pass-first, true leader, playoff experience point guard in Ricky Rubio helped out a lot. In March, the same article noted that Booker receives over 16 passes per game from Rubio, having over 18% of his field goals come off Rubio assists. While CP3's leadership style differs from Rubio's, he's a better player and could set up Booker with even more shot opportunities as Book runs off ball, comes off screens, and cuts back door for layups. So why could Phoenix potentially flop in trading for Paul? Reason 1, it's a high price to pay. Alright, Chris Paul is 35 years old, and he's owed a guaranteed $41 million this year and $45 million next year. And this means the Suns would likely be looking at the following scenarios in a trade. This is via SB Nation. You know, one option sees Rubio, Oubre, and Kaminsky getting traded for Paul, and the Suns potentially using their excess of $19 million in cap space to acquire Gallinari in the trade as well. Here's another version. It sees Rubio and the number 10 pick traded, keeping Oubre and foregoing free agency. And another version sees Rubio, Oubre, and $10 million in cap space going out while acquiring Paul, keeping their draft pick, and signing another free agent at the mid-level exception. So the risk is 2 parts: Paul's massive contract and his injury history. And although CP3 played in all 70 games last season, he isn't getting any younger. Reason 2 is endangering the momentum. I mean, Devin Booker, he just said it. He likes playing with Ricky Rubio. The Suns went perfect in Orlando, so why risk potentially ruining this momentum? If CP3 is slowed down by injuries and the Suns miss the playoffs, Booker may be looking for a trade after this season. And reason number 3, CP3 simply doesn't fit. I mean, it's very possible that CP3, he won't mesh with Ayton and Booker. It takes thick skin to play with Paul, and many are already speculating if his leadership style will run Ayton down. And one special consideration goes as follows: whatever the Suns do, they must keep Aaron Baines. Losing him in a trade or upcoming free agency means losing the unwavering support of the Baines fan club on Twitter. There's no coming back from such a loss. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. With Chris Paul, are the Suns playoff bound or headed for a flop? Remember, subscribe, like, leave your feedback, comments down below. We'll be back with more Topic Tackle coming soon. Stay solid, people.